Modern medicine is enabling all of us to live longer, healthier lives. That includes our pets. But longer lives means older brains, which can mean a higher likelihood of what we call cognitive dysfunction. I recently sat down with veterinary behaviorist Dr. Valarie Tynes to talk about that very topic. And it turns out cognitive dysfunction in dogs isn't all too different than cognitive dysfunction in people.
The dog has been discovered to have a form of cognitive decline that may in fact be a good model for the study of Alzheimer's disease in people. So it is very, very similar. And so many times when people complain that their dog is exhibiting these behaviors they just associate with old age, they tend to think, oh, that's just, he's getting old. And they don't realize that there are actually things that we can do to help keep that animal's quality of life good for all of those, what you hope are many long years that they have to live.
But how do you know that the behaviors your dog is exhibiting can be attributed to cognitive decline? Dr. Tynes discusses some of the signs to watch out for.
It can be changes in social interactions. It can be the dog literally acting confused about where it is and what it's doing, failing to remember cues or behaviors that they'd always done before. So example, an aging dog that starts eliminating in the house can be simply because it's forgotten its good solid house training that maybe it's had for years. So things like that.
So what's the owner of an aging dog to do? The good news is that there are options.
They should keep in mind that the nutrition that a young animal needs is different from what a senior animal needs. And when an animal begins aging, things like nutritional support in the form of a product like Life that SIVA carries. It contains ingredients that have been shown in clinical studies to decrease the signs of cognitive decline. So cognitive decline is a permanent, or I guess I should say untreatable disease. So what we do is we try to ameliorate the signs of it. We try to slow its progress.
So here's the secret. Catching cognitive dysfunction syndrome early enough that you can make a difference. And if you do, indeed, you can make a difference to slow the progression of cognitive dysfunction syndrome in dogs. So what do? Talk to your veterinarian first and foremost. And this is why seeing your veterinarian twice a year is so important. There may be nutritional changes that can be made. There are nutritional supplements such as Life, for example, that really can make a difference, as well as exercise. It's been shown, just as in people, keeping up some exercise if possible is a very good thing, not only for the dog's physical health, but for your dog's brain health. I'm Steve Dale.